Hello guys, welcome back to SaaS Ltd deals. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe to our channel to get the best lifetime deals on SaaS software. I'm back with another review, and today I'm going to review GoZen Growth. So GoZen Growth is an all-in-one email outreach tool. You can use it to do your usual email marketing where you send emails to your subscribers. But on the other hand, you can also do cold outreach, which means you can run cold email campaigns. For email marketing, there are features like HTML templates, drag and drop editor, push notifications, and for cold email outreach, GoZen Growth has features like email warm-up, smart campaigns, and a lot more. And the great news is GoZen Growth is currently available on AppSumo as a lifetime deal. The regular price is $700, but at AppSumo you are getting this tool at only $59. And as you can see, there are already 29 reviews. All of them are 5-star reviews, so that is really good. Now let's have a look at all the plan and features. So you can add unlimited subscribers. There is drag and drop editor. There are over 400 customizable HTML templates for email marketing. There are also 400 plus plain text email templates, email campaign report, mobile friendly email templates, email scheduling, various integrations such as 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗀𝗀, industry specific email marketing solutions, subscriber management, and premium sign-up forms. And these are some of the tiers that you can buy from AppSumo. So the tier 1 costs $59. With one user, you can send 20,000 emails per month. You can also send 20,000 push notifications. You can also add 5 email accounts. The amount of AI email writer credits is 3,000. So you can use this AI for writing your cold emails, creating sequences, creating steps using AI. And the warm-up amount is 5 inboxes, which means you can warm up 5 accounts. You can also add 20,000 automations. You can also create 15 sign-up forms and 15 email list. There is also LicenseJet 2 where you can remove the branding. There is LicenseJet 3 where you can create 10 agency workspaces. There is also LicenseJet 4 and the tier 5. So if you want to buy GoZen Growth on a lifetime deal from AppSumo, make sure you check the link in the description below. Also, if you are new to AppSumo, you can get 10% off your first purchase. Watch the full video till the end to know how. Before I show you how GoZen Growth works, let me show you the roadmap. So here's the roadmap of GoZen Growth. So here are all of the completed features, and then these two are in progress features, and these are some of the features that are requested by the customers. Now let's go to the dashboard of GoZen Growth. After you log into GoZen Growth, you're going to get this dashboard, and on the dashboard you can see some statistics about your email campaigns, some reports, and then there is this email account section. So on this section you have to add your email accounts. For that you have to click on this add new email, and you can add your Google or G Suite account. For that there is even a tutorial on how to do that. But you can also connect IMAP or SMTP. Using IMAP or SMTP, you can connect any other providers. So after you connect your email account, the accounts are going to appear on this section. And then on the right side, you will get the option to enable warm-up for a particular email account. So if you enable warm-up for a certain account, that particular account is going to be less likely to land in spam. So the email warm-up feature of GoZen Growth is really useful. And now I can show you how the cold email outreach works on GoZen Growth. But before that, I want to go to this list. So on this section, we can create email list and then add various emails on those lists. So let's create a list first. For example, this list is going to be for cold email outreach. Click on create. Now let's create another list. This is going to be for email marketing. Click on create. So now we have got 2 email lists, and now we can import contacts to this list. We can also export all of the contacts that are on this list. We can do the same for this campaign as well. But there is also another section from where we can add the contacts. So for that, we have to go to this audience, and on here we can add our contacts. We can import using CSV file or Mailchimp integration or opt-in link. But you can also add contacts individually. For that, you have to click on create contact. Now add all the necessary information. After providing the email address, we have to select on which list we want to add this contact to. For example, I want to add this contact to email marketing list. And then we can provide first name and last name. And then we can also add personalization text. We can add multiple personalization text if I want. And then we can also add phone number, the language for this contact, country, and the state. Now let's save this. So as you can see, this contact has been added and the status is saying that this contact is subscribed. You can also change that. If I open this and if I click on this unsubscribe, yes, unsubscribe. Now if I go back, as you can see, now the status is saying that this person, this contact is unsubscribed. So this is a very good way to determine which contacts on your audience list is subscribed to your email list and which contacts are not. So now let's add another contact. Now let's add this contact to this cold email campaign or the cold email list. After providing the name, let's just save this. So as you can see, this contact has also been added. Since I added a couple of contacts, now I can run email marketing campaigns or cold email campaigns. So first, let me show you how to run cold email campaigns. For that, you have to go to this Smart Campaign. Now you have two options in order to create your campaign. You can create one using AI or you can also create one manually. So I'm going to create one using AI. So I have to provide a campaign name and then I have to provide the number of emails or number of steps I want the AI to create for me. For example, I want to create 3 steps on my cold email campaign and then I have to provide the topic of my cold email campaign. So this is going to be the topic. I can also add further details. And then we can also set the tone for my email. So there are a lot of options. I'm going to select excited. You can also set the writing style of your email. It could be casual, formal, academic. I'm going to select casual and then click on create. Now I have to select the recipients for the email, which means the leads. So for this cold email campaign, I want to select this cold email list and then click on save. Now we can go to the next step, which is the sequences. And now here's the email editor. So if you remember when I was using AI to create the cold email campaign, on the number of emails box, I wanted 3 emails or 3 steps, and that is exactly what I have got. So this is the step 1, and then there is the follow-up email, the second step, and we also got a third step. And you can also select how many days you want to wait in order to send a certain step or an email. And on the email editor, so on this text editor, there are also some other options. So if you click on this plus, you can add text, delimiter, inline image or list. And if you click on this, you can move up a section or delete it or also move down. And you can also add variables such as first name, last name, email, first name, unsubscribe URL. And on the last step, we have this scheduling. So on top, you can select which email account you want to use for this cold email campaign. You have to select that from here. And then you can also schedule. You can select the days, the timing. You can also run the campaign infinitely if you want. There are also some other settings that you can adjust, such as the tracking, the sending pattern, and also the optimization. And once all of the settings are done, you can launch your campaign. And once you launch your campaign, you will get various analytics from your cold campaigns. So you can see the sequence started, open rate, click rate, all of these details. And if you click on the show more, there are even a lot more important analytics. Now let me show you how to run email marketing campaigns. For that, you have to go to this outreach and then click on add new campaign. So provide a campaign name, provide a subject, and then you can select the email account, the sender email account. So from here, you can select that. GoZen Growth has already given you an account. You can also use that. And then you have to provide the sender name. And you can also customize the reply to email address. Now all I have to do is click on save and next. So here's one of the best features for email marketing from GoZen Growth. You can now select the template, and there are a lot of templates. To be precise, there are 400 plus templates that you can use. So here are all of the categories. For example, I want to use one from the software category. And another great feature is once you enter a category, there are various options. So here are all of the HTML templates. There are also plain text templates. So here are all of the plain text templates. And there are also user templates. So I'm going to use one from HTML templates. Let's use this first one. So once you select a template, the drag and drop editor is going to open. Now I can change each and every part of this template. For example, I want to edit this text. So I have to select the text and then remove this. Now I can add whatever text I want. And there are also all the text formatting options on top. So just like this, you can select whatever you want, whatever button, whatever image. You can select the image from this right side. You can select a button. You can change various settings about that button. You can change the social elements, add your own links to those elements. So for adding the link, just select a certain icon and then you have to add the link on here. And the best part is you can also add more blocks to this template. So just go to this blocks. So you can add columns, you can add various elements such as text, button, image, divider, group, social. You can also add store element. So this is how you can modify the email template with this drag and drop editor. And once your editing is done, you can send a test email. You can preview this. You can also save it as template. So it is going to be saved on user templates. And you can also just save this for this campaign. Now let's close this. So after we have designed the template, just click on next. Now you have to add the recipient, the subscriber list, the email list where you want to send your emails to. So for this email marketing campaign, I'm going to select this one and click on next. So here is a preview. So you can see the email account that you selected, the sender account. You can also see the recipients, the recipient list. You can see your email design or the template. And now you can send a test email or you can also launch your campaign by clicking on send. And once we create the email marketing campaign, we can also send push notifications. For that, we have to click on this. Now we have to provide some details such as the title, the body for this push notification, and also the redirecting URL, which means once someone gets the notification, if that person clicks on the notification, in what URL, in what website, that person is going to get redirected. So you have to provide the URL on this box and then click on create. Now we have to add the recipient list. Let's create a list. And then we have to select the list and click on next. So here's the preview for the push notification. Now we can launch these notifications. We can send it now or we can also schedule it for later. So as you can see, this push notification is now here. And now we can also see the progress. So we can see the delivered rate, click rate, total sent, top click links, device stats. And back to this outreach section, we can also click on these three dots and cancel this web notification if we want. Now let's go to this push notification section. So here we can see the list that we already created. We can send this list to a campaign. We can also see the embed code that we can use in order to embed this on our website. And we can also create another push notification campaign from here. We can also create another list for push notification. And there is another great feature of GoZen Growth, that is this automation. So you can create a automation from scratch or you can also use the existing ones. So there are automation for email outreach. So here's one for when the email is not being opened, when email is clicked, trigger when email opened. So here are some automations for email outreach. So if I open one, so as you can see, the workflow is already created because this is a template automation. Just like this email outreach, there are also automations for software. So here are all of the software automations. There are also e-commerce automations. So here are all of them. And then there are also automations for webhooks. If you do not want to use these existing automations, you can also create your own from scratch. Just click on this. So now you have to create your own workflow. If you click on this plus icon, you can add various actions or timings or logics. So if you click on a certain actions, as you can see, it is going to be added. So just like this, you can create your own workflow in order to create your own automation. You can also create sign up forms. Just go to this. Now let's add a new form. So first you have to provide a form name and then you have to select what type of form type you want. So it could be pop-up or embed pop-up. I'm going to select pop-up and then click on next. Now I have to select the template for this sign up form. So here are some of the templates. So there are two categories, build audience templates. So here are all of them. And there are also coupon pop-ups. So here are two of those. So I'm just going to select this first one, click on use template. Now I can edit this template. So I can edit the title, this title, the description, the button text. I can add a redirect link. I can change the secondary button, the no thanks text, image. So all of the elements that you see on this template are editable or modifiable. You can also see the tablet view, the mobile view. And once your editing is complete, just click on save. And then we have to close this. So after designing the template, click on next. Now you can choose a recipient list. For example, I want to choose this email marketing list. And then you can also select some settings such as the pop-up after visitor spends. So how much time does the visitor have to spend on a page before the pop-up appears? You can also select when a visitor has this pop-up, how long we should wait before showing the pop-up for the same visitor. You can also change some settings such as this show on page load, show on exit, click to trigger. And you can also select on which devices you want this pop-up to appear. So if you only want them to appear on desktop, just select desktop and deselect mobile and tablets. Or you can also make this pop-up appear on all devices. You can also add conditions. So if you click on this action, you can add various conditions, and you can also add multiple conditions if you want. And then go to the top and click on next. So here is a preview. So here is the script that you can use for embedding. Here are some setup settings and the design. So now you can save and set it live, or just save it for later or on the draft. So this is how the sign up forms are going to work. And then we have this template gallery. So these are all of the email marketing templates. You can also see your templates on this section. And then we have the email list. And then we have the integrations. So you can integrate GoZen Growth with Shopify, WooCommerce, or Pabbly. Overall, I think GoZen Growth is an excellent tool. It allows you to run both email marketing campaigns as well as cold email campaigns. So that is amazing. It has great features like email warm-up, push notifications, smart campaigns, sign-up forms, and a template gallery with over 400 templates. And there are also plain text templates, HTML templates, so that is amazing. And one of the best features of GoZen Growth has to be the automation. This is something that is very rare among these types of tools. So if you want to buy GoZen Growth on a lifetime deal from AppSumo, make sure you check the link in the description below. With this tool, you are going to get all of these features. And these are some of the tiers that you can buy from AppSumo. There is also license tier 4 and license tier 5. So if you are new to AppSumo, you can get 10% off your first purchase. For that, go to the link in the description. And once you enter the link, you are going to get a pop-up like this. And on this box, you have to provide your email. Then click on unlock my 10%. And then you will get a link in your email. Go to that link, and this way you can get 10%. You have to use it from AppSumo Credits Gift. And this 10% discount is only for new customers. You can also join our SaaS discussion group on Facebook to get latest updates on SaaS software, exciting discounts, and attractive giveaways just like this.